Anything good for our typical pre-show banter?
Banter.
Yeah, just like that.
You say something, dumbass.
Welcome back to the Bad Gamecast. This is Jake.
This is Alex.
I'm Jason.
And
Got there.
God damn it. This time we played Shaq-Fu, a Legend Reborn.
Should have just stopped at Shaq-Fu, see if anyone noticed.
Probably not.
I think it's still our most downloaded episode.
It absolutely is by a wide margin. Released June 5th of 2018. Developed by Big D's Productions. Produced by Mad Dog Games, LLC. Did you guys look up what other games Big D's Productions did?
Negative.
No. It's just this one. Almost the same with Mad Dog Games. They did two other games, NBA something and like Speed World.
Sure.
Yeah, I don't know. Released on PS4, Xbone, Switch, Android, iOS, PC, and a special gold Super Nintendo cartridge.
So this is on everything.
Yeah.
That's cool.
If you look up the Wikipedia page, because the page ties the original Shaq-Fu, and this is what, a reboot?
I guess,
It is?
yeah.
I mean, it's Reborn, right? Like a Legend Reborn, isn't that what the fucking title is?
Yeah.
So I guess.
So it ties in the console releases together, so it looks crazy pants. Which is the whole reason why I thought to look and see if there's an actual cartridge for this when it said like released on the Super Nintendo and Sega, like Genesis. Can you get a cartridge of a Legend Reborn?
I don't know, can you?
You can. It's gold. Shaq signed it, and it's like $200.
Oh, I'm out.
Couldn't you just put like a ROM like on a cartridge and get the cartridge made custom?
You're just gonna like, I guess, would it be a repro at that point?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Just gonna repro your own cart of a Legend Reborn.
Fuck it, man. If you got the first Shaq-Fu, why not complete the collection?
I do really want to see how it runs on like a Super Nintendo.
I mean, it wasn't even a gig download for me.
Oh, yeah, no, the game's tiny.
A few hundred megs, which for Super Nintendo cartridge might be a lot.
I mean, the storage is an issue, obviously, because you can design the cartridge however you want now.
Oh, yeah, sure.
So it's just, how does the actual Super Nintendo run? Yeah. I assume they have to downscale, like, the graphics and stuff.
I might be okay with that, like depending on how it actually goes. Could be cool.
I mean, certainly probably not worse.
So anyway, released 2018. What other games came out in 2018? Well, think back.
Metal Gear Survive.
Yep. We did cover this at Metal Gear Survive, and we took a guess at some of those games. So here's 5 new ones. Call of Duty Black Ops 4, Spider-Man, Assassin's Creed Odyssey, Mega Man 11, and I threw down Red Dead Redemption 2, because even though it's not out yet, it's definitely coming out this year.
Some good games.
Are they?
I haven't played really any of those, actually.
Nope. People have said good things about Spider-Man.
Go through them one more time for the lovely people listening at home.
Call of Duty Black Ops 4, Spider-Man, Assassin's Creed Odyssey, Mega Man 11, and a Red Dead Redemption 2.
Yeah, I haven't played any of those.
It's kind of like God of War for me, where I heard so much about it at launch, and then for like the next month, I never want to play it because I'm so fucking tired of hearing about it.
Yep.
And I'm sure Spider-Man's a great game, and I'm sure God of War is amazing. I don't care. I'm never going to play them.
I was that way with Uncharted. I'm that way with Call of Duty. I'm so fucking sick of it. Just get it away from me. And then it comes off as like, well, do I dislike it because it's popular? Because I don't want to be that guy. But
I'm okay with that.
it's kind of like, it's so popular that it's just shoved in my face. Like Fortnite. I don't want to play Fortnite. Besides the fact that it's not fun, in my opinion. It's just everywhere, and I get tired of it.
Yeah, but you could get your same Battle Royale fix with, what is it, Blackout for Blops Quattro.
Oh my god. Can't wait. Blobs Quattro.
Let me just bounce it off your nose a little more.
Yeah. Cool. But we played Shaq-Fu.
A Legend Reborn.
2A. Whatever.
I mean, that's all my preamble. Jason, take it away.
All right, so what, are we supposed to go through the plot of this game?
Yeah. Isn't that
Okay.
what we always do?
Shaq is not Shaq. Shaq is a reimagining of Shaq as a Chinese orphan with a magic lotus birthmark. This means he's the one to destroy... Oh god, I can't remember the demon's name.
It is... Oh, damn it, I have it written down.
Madonna.
Yenlo Wang.
Yellow Wang.
Totally missed that one.
As you grew up, as Shaq grew up, he was Shaq size. So everyone made fun of him for being a giant, which isn't typically how things go in my experience.
No, especially in China. You'd think they'd be like in awe.
Yeah,
like, holy shit.
The guy who's like 7 feet tall, I don't think they get mocked so much because they're kind of terrifying, especially when you're Shaq's girth as well.
Besides the fact that how often do you think they see black people in China? And then here's one who's like 7 foot, 320 pounds with muscles, and he's just a kung fu master, whatever the fuck.
Yeah.
Not kung fu, because that's something else, but you know what I mean.
Well, yeah, it's
Shaq-Fu.
Shaq-Fu. Is it still Shaq-Keto?
I don't know, because they don't really get into it.
Because it was Shaq-Keto
Yeah.
the first time around, right?
Yeah, and this time you learn from
Yee.
Yee.
Shaq-Keto should be the name of the next game.
Well, they, oh my god, there's so much just bullshit in this game. No, I hope it's, was it Steel? Was it that movie? Steel 2?
Yeah, he said they're remaking that too.
Steel 2 coming next, baby! I hope it's a Steel 2 tie-in game.
I want another movie, but it's got to be like the first one.
As long as it's not Kazam. Oh,
I like Kazam.
you're the devil.
He's a rapping genie.
Do you really like that movie?
It's alright. It's funny. I think it's hilarious. Shaq is in a boombox, and he's a rapping genie.
No, I've never once in my life been high enough to enjoy Kazam.
Yeah,
I've tried,
that's a new problem.
but I could never get there.
As you were.
As I was. That's the plot. Oh, I mean, Yi trains you in martial arts and then reveals that
And a fine job he did, too.
a bunch of celebrities around the world are actually agents of whatever the stupid demon's name.
Yen Lo Wang.
Yep. And they're here to make the world stupider, and you have to go punch them in their stupid demon faces.
Yeah.
And you do that. And that's the game.
I think he kicks him, too. There's some kicks.
With a size 22.
Yeah. He's got big feet.
Yes, he does. Did you finish this game?
Yeah.
And that's the extent of the story?
Basically.
Wow.
Do you really want to go through, like, I mean,
The stages and the bosses.
we can talk about the stages and the bosses, but they'd have nothing to do with the plot. That's the plot. Some celebrities are actually not celebrities, they're demons, and they're corrupting the world, and you need to punch them in their stupid face.
They don't use real celebrities, though, do they?
Yes.
Do they really? Like who?
Okay, so the first boss is Chris Brown.
That's awesome.
Second boss is Donald Trump.
Yep.
Third boss is Justin Bieber. Is Paris Hilton after that?
Yep, Paris Hilton.
And then is
Kim
it
Kardashian.
straight to Kim Kardashian? Is there not a mini boss in that one?
No, there isn't.
Okay. So Kim K, and then is it just Madonna after that?
No, Mel Gibson.
Ah, right. Sorry, I forgot Gibson, and then Madonna.
That is awesome.
Now, they changed their names, so,
Oh, okay. I'm just
Mel
sitting here
Gibson
like...
was like Benedict Fender.
Is it because Gibson's the name of a guitar?
Yes, absolutely. But he's a shitty Mel Gibson impression with, like, Braveheart face paint.
Oh,
and
he has
comes
the
at you with a
Braveheart face
claymore.
paint, a giant, like, claymore,
Yeah.
and a bottle of alcohol in the other hand.
So he's one-handing that claymore.
Yes.
That's
Well, until he
impressive.
rage drinks, and then he spins around in a circle while it's on fire.
Yeah, because I remember I played through the first level, and I remember fighting them and beating the boss, but I never realized it was Chris fucking Brown. And so the game doesn't actually say, hey, you're
Yeah.
fighting Chris Brown.
Yeah, but when he lays into you a bit, he says stuff like, I'm not used to hitting a man.
No way.
Yeah.
That's cool.
It has stuff
one
to say
word for
about
it.
all of these people, and
Let's go through it. I want to hear it.
I mean, we kind of just did.
No, I mean for like everybody else. Do you have that written down?
No. Like, Chris Brown jumped out at me because I didn't realize that's who that was till he said that. And he has, like, some spin move where it's, like, Brown around or something. Like, that's a fucking dumb name. Oh, it's Chris Brown. But, like, the rest of them are fairly obvious, except for Kim Kardashian, because it's just, like, a big-butted woman who turns into a giant floating ass monster.
Yep.
Like,
Could have been any, like, Instagram model. Straight up.
So how does the game play?
Poorly.
Huh.
oh, yeah, we didn't even say it's a beat 'em up. It's not a fighter like
The first one.
the first one.
This is a brawler beat 'em up. Yeah. And not a very good one.
No.
Like the hit detection is really annoying.
What did you play it on?
I played on Android.
Okay. I played the first level on Android, and then I switched to Steam. I just played it on PC. So, like,
How much did that cost you, by the way, before you continue?
$20.
Because it was $5 on mobile.
Yup.
And I actually considered it for a minute, but I'm like, I'm not going to pay money for this. Yeah, I was curious because I remember you saying it was like $20.
Yeah, this is not $20 worth of game.
And on the mobile, it's only $4.99.
Which, I mean, without totally skipping ahead, is the appropriate price point for it.
It's still too much to pay for this game.
But
I don't know, I had fun in the level I played. I thought it was goofy.
yeah, it is. And it's like that the whole time. In typical beat 'em up fashion, you got some dudes that run on screen. You lay down the punches and the kicks.
You got some special moves.
Yep, you get some special moves, which is its own button that you just lay down some combos and you drop some size 22s.
I thought that was kind of confusing at first, how like you have to basically charge up your special moves by landing regular hits.
Oh, you don't have to land them. You can just swing away.
Right, and I didn't realize that because that first, I don't know, it's not a first boss, but it's one of the enemies in the first level who's got a big shield. And I'm like, okay, well, he blocks everything, but this one special attack is supposed to kill him, but the special attack didn't work. And so I'm like, all right, well, I just start wailing on his shield, then the special attack works. So I wasn't landing hits on him, but I was just whacking on his shield, and then my shit was powered up. It was very weird.
Yeah, because the special like size 22 attack you do is based on your current combo meter.
Okay.
Which is really weird.
Especially for a move that you have to use a lot.
Yeah, you don't have to. And as you progress through the different stages, which are the city that Shaq was raised in, Hung Low, but then you're like the docks, Sunset Strip, Bel Air, Fiji, and eventually Hell. I mean, the enemy models change, but there's not that many enemy types. I mean, they do switch it up level per level until you get to Hell with the, they call them sphincters if you look in the Shacopedia.
I guess their models change, but like the vast majority are just generic mook.
Yeah.
And they all do the same thing.
You've got like guns, you've got the big dudes. The ones have the shields, and then there's the other type that reflect your special attacks back at you. The like firework launchers, some different kind of banshee bullshit. The KKK guy that throws the fireballs and floats around.
Because they are known to do that.
They're wizards.
That's really clever. I think that's clever.
No, that was one of the actual clever things they did. Everything else is terrible.
So did you ever figure out how to play as Obama?
It's DLC, not available on PC.
Just PS4 and Xbox One?
Maybe Switch too?
Huh. It'd be fun to fight Trump with Obama. I'm pretty sure that's why he's in there. It has to be.
No, it's not. What is it? The Barack Fu, The Legend of Dirty Barry, I think it is. It's its own separate campaign where you fight Kanye.
How much is that DLC?
I have no idea.
Fuck.
I'm fucking bummed that it wasn't available on PC, but you can mod it, so I'll have to check into that.
That sounds crazy. Dirty Barry.
And the model for him looks fucking ridiculous. So yeah, typical beat 'em up, fight 3 waves of enemies, get to a boss. They drop bad jokes. I did really like the health packs in the game are icy hot. That's so goddamn funny.
That's great. This feels like a game that would be more fun co-op.
Yeah, yes it does.
Like Turtles in Time.
Yeah.
Oh, an actual game. Okay. Yeah.
But like put this fucker in the arcade and put 4 arcade sticks and let's roll. You could even have Shaq and all his basketball buddies. Baseball. Shaq played baseball, probably.
Sure. I know you're looking at him for
no, now I'm just imagining what's the NBA show? So you'd be like Chuck and God, who are the other two on that show?
I only know Charles Barkley. And,
that's Chuck.
Yeah. And there's probably some just generic talking heads that we're not.
One of them is the generic talking head. He's like the actual one from I can't remember if that's
TNT?
Yeah. And then the other one is also a basketball player, but I don't remember his name off the top of my head.
Yeah, I don't know either. But that would be a good idea.
Yeah, those 4.
Opportunity missed.
Yep. And the fact that Yi calls out that he gets paid every time he says gold bond.
And he keeps saying it.
Yeah, so he just constantly drops it.
Shaq does his own voice in this game, correct?
Yes. And it's just the fucking worst shitty one-liners. It's so good, his voice work, because it's so shitty. That is one thing I like this game. I like the art style, especially the cutscenes, although it did look like the GTA 5, the like TV shows. Mm-hmm. It's like that same sort of animation style for the cutscenes.
It's a lot like that most recent Ghostbusters game. Have you ever played that one?
No.
It's real shitty. It's also isn't that also a beat 'em up?
I don't know.
Anyway, yeah, but I agree with you. The art style is
I thought that was more like a twin stick.
You might be right. I haven't played it, but I've seen it. And
if it's the one I'm thinking of.
It's the most recent one with the they did the gender swap.
Oh, no, that is not the one I'm thinking of. Maybe? I don't know. I don't know where the fuck I am anymore.
I'll drop the Ghostbusters thing.
No, we got to get to the bottom of it. Jason, to the internet.
I'm too lazy for that. Because I have to say, I really didn't like this game. I disliked basically every part of it. The art, I don't even remember most of the one-liners because I just tried to skip them because they were dumb.
Yeah, they are.
So dumb. The fighting random celebrities for reasons. The game is incredibly short, but really boring at the same time.
It took me 25 minutes to play through the first level. And towards the end, I'm like, okay, this needs to end. Because it does get repetitive and boring.
Yeah, and the first level is the longest level, and there's only like 6.
I thought there were 5. Are there 6 levels?
6.
And the last one's hell, right?
Yep.
Yeah, one of them is actually only like one section and then the boss. So the first level is by far the longest of the levels. I could check, but I beat the whole game in probably just over 2 hours. So I couldn't get my refund. It's bullshit.
Fuck. Play faster.
I think that's about where I ended up. And as many things as I did enjoy about the game, the terrible jokes, I like the art style. I'm not a fan of brawlers or beat 'em ups. It's not my thing. This one doesn't do it particularly well as far as gameplay is concerned.
I think this is the first time I've ever played a single player one. Like the ones I've played in the past, Turtles in Time or Castle Crashers, have all been multiplayer experiences.
These games are made for the arcade.
Yeah.
I mean, I used to throw down on some like Streets of Rage,
Mm-hmm.
but I always just played it by myself because I didn't have anyone to play with.
Or,
You're a sad, lonely person.
Turtles in Time is the big one. Or, like Scott Pilgrim.
Yeah.
Or The Simpsons have a really good beat 'em up. But
Yeah, they're all multiplayer games. And so, like, sitting down and playing this by myself just felt super weird. And I was like, I don't understand.
Alex, how'd you feel about this game?
I mean, it's not without its charm. I think it is goofy and cheesy as hell. I don't think that's a bad thing. I think the worst parts of this game are that it's boring, it's repetitive, the enemies are uninspired, I guess you could say. The controls on mobile were shit, but that's kind of what I expected. That's my experience with just about every mobile game these days. It's just okay. Like I said earlier, this game needs to be co-op. And like we just got done talking about, these games are meant to be co-op. And so you can't tell me that, if you can crowbar fucking Paris Hilton and Kim Kardashian into this game, you couldn't have come up with a couple other characters that would fight with Shaq. You could even put Yee in there although he's killed, isn't he?
Yeah.
The ghost of Yee, you could bring.
Well, like, he straight up just comes back at the end.
I didn't know that, but
Yeah, but he like shows up as a ghost throughout the game.
Yeah, and then he's just alive at the end of the game.
And rascally you.
So I'm pretty sure he's just like force projecting. Those aren't ghosts.
they wished him back.
He's a fucking Jedi.
The Chinese Jedi.
Yeah.
Did you read his backstory in the Shaq-Opedia? I'm not getting into it. It's fucked up.
Oh, I do like the Shaq-Opedia though.
This is ridiculous.
I read through it, what I had, because you unlock entries as you go.
Yep.
It was fun. I thought the item pickup shits, whatever they are really creative. The icy hot is a great idea.
Like an icy hot.
The gold bond bit I thought was stupid. Like, it's okay, enough. It's not funny. It's just
Yeah, it was one of the bits, because I found a lot of the bits to be okay premises, and then they just like executed them really poorly or just beat them into the dirt.
Yep.
Come on, guys.
I wouldn't even talk about the power-ups you get.
I assume you're talking about Shaq Diesel and or Shactus.
Enlighten me.
So Shaq Diesel is, what is it, some kind of like mecha armor suit?
Yeah.
that
Well,
you-
Shaq Diesel's a nickname of
Yeah.
his. Okay.
And so is Shactus.
Mm-hmm.
So Shaq Diesel, you get this big diesel-powered armor suit, and while you're in it, you're invincible and kill everything.
Yes, I did use this.
Yes, I think the Shaq Diesel shows up in the first level.
Yes, it does.
Yeah.
Shactus, I believe, shows up in the second, where you basically just turn into a cacti.
You're a big fucking cactus and it's so fucking stupid.
Can you move?
Yeah.
Okay.
Like, no, you're a cactar from Final Fantasy. You just shoot needles. Pew, 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 pew.
I don't know.
Also, your needles kill everything and forever, and you're basically invincible. So,
Yeah, you can actually take damage as the cactar, but
oh, can you?
assuming you let something get close enough to you to actually hit you, because you're just
Because I never.
throwing death.
It's just waves of death. Most enemies didn't even make it onto the screen. You can just hear them dying as your needles just.
That sounds great.
It's really boring because they're like,
Oh.
here, you're this like invincible killing machine. Kill 500 enemies before you can advance. And you're like, why? Why is this happening?
Yeah, like it's fine for like the first 100, and you're like, let's move the fuck on now.
Mm-hmm. No boss rush in this?
No.
Nope.
Couldn't even do that, huh?
No, because they put in supremely minimal effort. And I think that's kind of the issue I have with it, is that it really feels like the developers didn't try.
No.
If they did, maybe they just suck, but either way.
Speaking of effort, like how long do you think it took them to just record Shaq's lines? Like, an hour?
Yeah, I mean, I assume it was 1 or 2 passes at most on every line.
Probably brought him in, handed him a stack of money.
100% was not there for more than a day.
Yeah, no way.
When you are as supreme an actor as Shaq is, you only have to do it in 1 or 2 takes, man. And clearly, that shows in the finished product.
Yes.
Yes. I cannot argue with that statement. It shows in the finished product.
You have to say, though, as he's delivering the lines, it sounds like he's having fun with it.
Oh, yeah, Shaq's having a great time.
When is he not?
I assume never. He's Shaq.
He is a very jolly fellow.
I've never met the man.
I talk to him all the time.
And he wouldn't give you access to the DLC? Could he even give you a copy of the game?
I need that money, man. It's like, okay.
Please do more Shaq impressions.
He talks like an air conditioner. Hell, it's Shaq. Big Aristotle trying to communicate.
I was sad there was no big Aristotle
I know.
in the game.
Or the big A, if you
Yeah.
want to be lazy with it.
Yeah, you guys lost me.
Nicknames for Shaq. That's something you should look up, because Shaq's got a bevy of great nicknames.
Why?
Why not?
How many nicknames does a man need?
Well, typing it into Google, the first thing is 2, 3, 4, 8, 12, 16, 20, 24, somewhere like 30.
Alright, so what are some of the good ones, I guess?
Oh, man.
Couple random ones, not even good ones.
Random ones. Mayor McShack.
Okay.
Hobo Master.
Love it.
Hobo Master?
Hobo Master.
What the fuck?
That's the best. End of list. It doesn't matter. You can't top Hobo
The
Master.
Big Agave.
Huh. Because he's
Right.
a cactus.
Because Shaq does.
I'm a cactus. He's a rapping cactus. Who lives in a boombox.
I'm done. I'm out.
You know, he's also a cop.
He's a cop.
Yeah, like for real.
Like Steven Seagal?
Like Steven Seagal.
He's a badge-carrying police officer in Miami, I think it is, or
That's Steven Seagal.
God help us if it's Steven Seagal. But I'm pretty sure Shaq has been very heavily involved with law enforcement in a good way.
Thanks for clarifying that.
Nothing on that. The R&D department, they're done. They're on a smoke break.
Would it just be the R department? What is he D'ing over there?
I don't know. Stuff.
Take that chair with you.
Free chair. If anyone else wants to send us free stuff, just put it in a box and hurl it into the wind.
Please keep your D'ing to yourself.
I'm sure the power of the elements and, fate will get that box to us.
The magic of Shaquille O'Neal.
Yeah.
Shaq has been designated as an honorary U.S. Deputy Marshal in the state of Georgia.
I thought the Marshals were a federal outfit.
It says it's in Georgia where they swarm in, so maybe it is, and that's just where it happened.
Sure.
But, yeah. Watch out. Shaq's going to pull you over.
That's not what Marshals do.
That's what that one does. They just gave him autonomy. Just go.
Yeah, just do whatever.
Do Shaq things.
Get the cats out of the trees and...
Go transport prisoners and try not to shoot anybody.
So the opposite of regular cops.
Yeah, Marshall. Oh, I get it. Ow. I'm not. No.
Not getting there?
No, not touching that one.
We might have cop listeners.
Oh, no, fuck them. That's not what I'm worried about.
All right. Well, that's Shaq-Fu.
Shaq-Fu, Legend Reborn. It's a bad game.
Who do you recommend it for?
No one. Play better beat 'em ups. There's lots of them out there.
If you need to beat 'em up for your phone, I guess this one's okay because it doesn't cost you anything.
Oh, I guess if it's free, that's fine enough.
The first level's free.
Yeah, if you can pick this up for a couple bucks, it's a couple hours of entertainment, but it's not worth it at full price.
I would never spend more than $5 on this, and even then, it's like I could just go get like some nuggets or something for $5. So
I would definitely have more enjoyment with some nuggets.
That would definitely bring me more happiness.
Do you guys want to go get some nuggies?
I'm feeling it.
Fucking hey.
All right, everyone. Pause for nuggie break.
Yeah, we're just gonna keep it rolling, and then we're just gonna run to get some nuggies.
Keep it rolling. Get some nuggies.
You might hear some dead air. That's when you need a co-host to come in and hold it down while we're out there in the trenches.
Oh, I'm sure while we're out getting them sweet nuggies, you can hear my neighbors argue. It'll be cool.
No, it's even so. Just play music.
Yeah, that should be fun.
Go to commercial. Put on a record.
No. We can play the Shaq-Fu opening theme that just loops if you let it.
Oh, God. I mean, I could pull it up. I literally have it on this.
Please don't.
Do it.
Let's be done. We're moving on.
Oh.
Right?
All right, so who do you recommend it for? We already answered.
I said it.
No,
we weren't
got
listening?
it. This game sucks.
That's not on me.
Fire.
Ow! Anyway.
So where do you get nuggets? What's your place?
Ooh, I don't know what's around here. Jake, you live here.
Anywhere. Who has the best chicken nuggets?
Oh, just that. Who has the best chicken nuggets?
Like what's your go-to if you want nuggets?
Fast food.
And money's not an option. Fast food only.
McDonald's.
So it's like McDonald's, Burger King, Wendy's.
Burger Kings used to be good when they were the Crowns. I don't like them now.
So who else has nuggets? I feel like I'm missing somebody.
Does Rally's have nuggets?
I don't think so. They have wings, but they don't have nuggets. Chick-fil-A.
Chick-fil-A.
Chick-fil-A has some.
I feel like
It's
Chick-fil-A.
like chicken chunks, not really nuggets.
Yeah, that's too easy.
I mean, like, if they still had them, I would absolutely pick Wendy's spicy nuggets.
Oh yeah, really good.
Those are real good.
Do they not?
No.
Nah, discontinue the spicy nugs.
Bullshit.
Bullshit.
I don't like Wendy's, which sucks living here, in the middle of Ohio, and you
They're
tell people you
all
don't like
over the
Wendy's,
place.
and them's fighting words.
Well, the first Wendy's is like 10 minutes that way.
Yeah.
And their headquarters is like 10 minutes that way.
Yeah. Also, the White Castle one's not too far from here either.
Yeah.
So where do you fall in on chicken rings from White Castle? I mean, they're not really nuggets, but they are fast food chicken product in a biteable form.
I thought they tasted pretty good. My issue with them, if I remember, it's been a long time, but if I remember, was that they're really fucking salty. Because what are the flavors? Like ranch, and then there's another flavor too.
I don't know, man. I've never been sober and eaten chicken rings.
Okay. Yeah, they're all right. But yeah, my go-to nugget place has got to be McDonald's. I like McDonald's barbecue sauce too.
Oh, yeah.
So that kind of clinches it for me. I'm
Well,
just curious.
That's been Nuggy Break. So
right.
are we doing emails or?
Hey, that's one of my favorite memories of gaming. It was the day that Call of Duty Black Ops 1 came out. Showing my age. I can't believe it. That game's that old. But that game came out, and then on my way home from getting it, I stopped at McDonald's.
Got a 50 piece.
I got the 50 piece.
Called it.
And I destroyed it that night playing Black Ops 1 online with my buddies.
How did your asshole not fall out?
I was 20.
Yeah.
Oh my god.
When you're young, your body's just designed to take that kind of punishment.
And I'm pretty sure I got like a large fry too.
That's what really sells it.
Yeah. Just open it and pour the food down the hatch.
Well, the fries to bind back together the chicken slurry, right?
You gotta have like a bread, you know? The potatoes are the bread. Everything just in oil, and there's like some chicken and some potatoes in there, and just give it to me. I want 50.
Where's this good chicken nugget banter before we started?
No, this is
it.
This is now the podcast.
Yeah, well, this is the Chicken Nugget podcast. Where the fuck are you?
Nugcast.
The Nugcast.
The Bad Game Cast is next door.
Damn it, I thought we were the Two Wells cast.
So, McDonald's.
Yeah,
McDonald's. You McDonald's too?
It was Wendy's spicy nuggets, then probably McDonald's.
Oh, yeah. So poor Burger King.
I don't know, do we do emails or do we want to do special announcements?
Just do email first.
Emails! Questions, comments from listeners like you.
Like me?
No.
Damn it. I listen.
That makes one of us.
Yep.
So if you have any questions, comments, you can email thebadgamecast@gmail.com. And sometimes we read them on air. I say sometimes because we don't always have questions. Because that's a thing. Send us things.
Yeah, he gets that sad look in his face, and it's just a fucking downer. Send questions to Jason so it perks him up.
But we actually have a question this week.
Hey!
After accidentally crushing all nearby monsters due to his lack of spatial awareness, our 8-foot-tall golem conscientious objector, just wants to go home, but he's caught the attention of a nearby vampire lord. Between the Robo-Bard's blade arm, golem magic, and the sheer amount of bees and fire that the wizard has, Jeff the vampire stands no chance. The land is yours. The castle is yours. Do you rule, or do you let the people go free?
Is this a question for me?
It's a question for all of us. We're a team.
Oh. Why would a vampire want anything to do with a golem? What am I made out of, rock or,
Yes.
So why would a vampire try to get blood out of a rock,
Well, that's
first
the
of all?
idea. There's nothing Jeff can do to stop us.
Yeah.
Yeah.
The land is ours.
We killed Jeff.
that's great.
Jeff's dead as fuck.
Again?
Save a piece of him for me.
Sure.
So anyway, yeah.
So now, we took his castle, we took his land, but, you know, he's a vampire lord, so he's got all these lands and peoples. So what do we do with all those serfs?
Are the people infected?
Nah,
So they're not vampires?
they're not vampires.
Okay. Well, the decision doesn't sound like it's solely mine.
I mean, if you don't want to rule, you can just leave. I plan to rule with an iron fist.
I don't want to rule, and I don't want to leave either.
These people are now my people.
You just want to
they
be
will
a
do as
serf?
I say.
No, I'm thinking like mass murder.
But then who's going to work the fields? You're going to kill all the serfs.
And I'm going to salt the fields.
Damn.
That's right. We need more rocks.
Was that your ploy behind the golem magic the whole time?
That's right. We need a rock farm.
All right, you know what? This is fine. You know, I'm just made of bees, so global human extinction, new quest.
Done. Check.
Please tell me more about genocide.
Genocide.
Whoa, what do you think global human extinction is? Wait. That is incorrect. It would be xenocide.
That's right.
Yeah. We don't discriminate by race. We discriminate by species.
That feels better. The human half of my robo form disagrees with that. How about the robo bard, however, is all for that.
Yeah, so it's 2.5 to a half.
So, and I mean this. Do we start experimenting on the locals to raise an army to more easily take over? Because eventually someone's going to have like a kingdom and they're going to be all butthurt that you're killing everybody, and they're going to raise an army against us.
Serfs typically aren't great soldiers.
Yet.
And why would they want to... I guess if they're serfs, they don't have a choice.
Use your golden magic, turn them into golems, or fucking do some weird bee
No,
shit.
that's what the
Do we
rock
still have
form.
Jeff's fangs? Can we turn them into vampires even though Jeff's dead? Like, can we just take his fangs off and start stabbing serfs?
Pretty sure that's not how that works.
I don't
Do
know.
you know?
Yes.
Oh,
You
shit.
give someone a vampire blood transfusion, do they turn into vampires?
But vampires don't have blood. Well, they're not supposed to.
Anne Rice said it's different.
Yeah, well, you know.
Yeah, you become a vampire, you as a dude bang dudes. That's how vampires work. Also, you sweat blood, which I was never really for. That seems super weird.
What? Where's that from?
Have you ever read any Anne Rice?
No.
That's where it's from.
Oh, because I'm reading Dark Tower, and vampires in that don't have blood.
Oh. I only ever read the first one, and it was so painfully boring I couldn't... Like, I haven't even started the rest of them.
I just finished the 5th one.
I hear they're good.
That's for another podcast.
Anyway.
So, what's the question?
That was the question.
What am I doing with
We
the
got
serfs?
there. Basically, I mean,
Realistically, I wouldn't kill them, I guess. I'd find a use for them. They could polish my rocks.
Gross.
They could help me get my rocks off. They could help me roll myself down the hill, you know? I don't know. Fuck it. Whatever happens, happens. I'm just here for the...
So I'm going to take my
Booty.
own corner of the land, and I'm just going to fuck off away from you weirdos.
I immediately declare war on your section of land.
He's got golems on his side, too. And my rock farms.
We're just gonna split it down the middle. He gets half, I get half.
Just
Someone
like
have bee
Poland.
stings on one side, crushed by rocks on the other, and the whole fucking thing's going to be on fire. God damn it.
Yep, and I'm raising more little golems, too.
All I wanted
So-
to do was live in peace.
And we're...
Peace is not an option. This is the real world.
Well, not yet. Not until he's gone. Then
Yeah.
we got peace. And then you're next.
There shall be only golem.
That's right. I always think of the fucking Pokemon every time. So I'm like, oh, that's cool. I'm just a Pokemon who's like a boulder. That's what I think of Golem. I know what you're talking about,
Yeah.
but
No, that's way better.
That's the image that comes to
Way better
mind.
visual.
Yeah.
An 8-foot-tall spherical Pokemon.
who has magic? And,
Yes.
Yeah, and gets his rocks polished.
Is that how you get your PP back up?
Nope, that's an ether. Fucking noob.
Kinky.
No, rock polish increases your speed, I think.
Yes, it does. So I'm a speedy golem.
Sure. But it's got like arms and yeah,
It
has
does.
arms and legs.
Yeah, it does. And a face.
That sticks out of like the middle of the sphere.
Yeah.
So how would you roll around?
They like retract.
Yeah, I'll bring my
Oh,
legs
really?
and arms in and just roll me down the
Oh
fucking
my
hill.
god, that's so fucking weird. Why?
Because he's a golem.
Plus, it helps me kind of bounce as I roll, so it does more damage.
Huh.
And then with rock polish, it goes even faster.
Good times.
Rock polish, roll out.
Damn, that's a good one. So, are we done?
Yeah, that's the end of the question.
The quest is over. The new quest begins.
Enjoy your castle.
So, special announcements.
What is in that bag?
Nothing. Literally nothing.
Oh,
It's just on my hand now. So, special
Not touching that one
announcement.
either.
Number 1. Still doing the giveaway for our year because we played the second Shaq-Fu after a year. If you follow the Bad Gamecast on Twitter and then tweet at the Bad Gamecast the worst game you've played with hashtag Golem Magic. Hashtag Golem Magic. If you can't spell that,
is that magic with a K?
you lose. No.
CK?
How do you spell magic?
There's a lot of ways you can spell magic.
Is there?
MAIGYCK. You know, old school.
You don't use Y's. No one uses Y's.
That's your problem with that? Is
Yes.
the Y that I threw in there?
Yes, it is. Hate all those unnecessary Y's. So, yeah. You do that. We're giving away a game. Details of what a game we're actually giving away are shrouded in mystery.
I was just going to ask you, what is the prize? It's a
Well,
mystery
because
prize.
I don't want to, like, commit to a game and then be like, someone wins and they already have that game. So there might be, like, 3 games that they get to choose from.
So you're not just giving people money. Like, hey, go buy something.
No.
Like, no, here's a game.
No, because we're the Bad Game Cast. We're talking about games.
Is it going to be a bad game? Or maybe a game that we have played before?
It could be. Could not be.
Could not.
You'll find out. Try to win. Win a
So-
thing. It's free.
So can I put up my copy of Last Remnant?
Sure.
No. You fucking play that, you son of a bitch.
No.
I think we covered this. Don't play that.
I listened to you guys. I listened to the Bad Gamecast, so I'm not going to. I don't need to.
Oh, man.
That was a long episode, too, wasn't it?
Yeah,
an
it
hour
was.
and a
It was
half.
That was.
Almost 2 hours.
Twice I bought that piece of shit.
You're
fucking mad
welcome.
about it.
I made you do it both times, too.
Yeah, you fucking did.
You should be proud of that.
I am.
So, to enter the contest, that was follow the Bad Gamecast on Twitter and tweet at that with the worst game you've ever played with hashtag Golem Magic.
Yep.
Magic is spelled
Like magic.
M-A-G-I-C.
Yes.
K-A-E.
Q.
Magic. That's what we just spelled.
Oh,
Yep. Perfect.
fuck.
So, follow the Bad Game.
So, do that thing. Do that
Right.
other thing. Finish the thing. Serve it up nice and hot.
Right.
All right. Are you on announcement 2?
I suppose this is going to be my last episode.
What?
I'm leaving the Bad Gamecast to
Pursue greener pastures because we just lose money on the Bad Game Cast.
I guess you could say that. I'm going back to school.
Yep.
Going back to college. Going to finish things up. And I can't do that and work full time and do this and keep my YouTube channel at 10 Rules All up and running.
Nice.
And my Twitter at 10 Rules All up and running as well. That all takes time. So
I'm glad you got that in right before we go to plugs.
Yep. So yeah, this will be it for me. Been a lot of fun.
It's been fun at times.
Sometimes. The fun isn't from the games.
No.
It's from sharing the misery.
Yeah, we played a couple games. We were all right. Rogue Warrior, that was a good time.
Mega Man X7. That's that.
All right.
I don't have any special announcements. So
Oh, wow. You're just.
He's
useless.
leaving too.
Oh.
I'm already.
All right. Well, it's just going to be me shouting into a microphone from now on. So
Oh my god.
tune into that.
That'll be fun. Anyway, you can follow me at Twitter, on Twitter, at Jake Pray. I forget how words work.
How do you spell pray?
Pray.
I'll go again.
Sure, if you want. You just keep throwing them out there.
Hey, it's my last chance.
Yeah.
I got to get that exposure. Follow me on Twitter at 10rullsall. That's 10 spelled out because I'm more than just a number. And I'm also on YouTube, 10rullsall.
What about Twitch?
I am on Twitch at twitch.tv/10rullsall. Thank you for asking.
You're welcome. What about that bullshit on Xbox?
What do you mean?
Nah, their own streaming thingy? What do you call it?
No idea what you're talking about. We've lost him to the madness.
Ah, fuck.
I don't know what that is. I'm not on there, so it's not important.
I'm not on there. Who fucking cares?
Yeah, no one cares. Yeah.
That'll do me.
Questions, comments, concerns, always can email thebadgamecast@gmail.com. The Bad Gamecast is on Twitter. If people actually start following us for the giveaway, I might start tweeting more, because right now I'm just tweeting, I don't know, at like you guys.
Yep.
Occasionally.
I sent you a tweet today.
Yeah, I know. So, there's the Twitter, there's a subreddit and Reddit account, which I hope Jake still uses.
I do.
So you can try to find those. They're still just the Bad Gamecast,
Yep.
both user and subreddit.
Episodes are updated or uploaded as soon as they go live for everyone, and I'm always happy to talk to anyone on there, so long as you're not asking me about mixing audio samples on Reddit, because I don't fucking know.
That makes sense. And Facebook, which I have to double check because I don't think I updated for the last episode because I was in South Carolina.
We should just bail on Facebook.
I mean,
I guess you should, since
Yeah.
I am no longer part of the group.
Fuck Facebook.
yeah.
Why am I even still here?
I mean,
Nothing but Snapchats from now on.
no one cares about Facebook, so
Well, yeah. Everybody's deleting their Facebooks.
as they should. Facebook is garbage.
Yes, it is. And do you even have any followers on there?
Jake. So there's still a Facebook. If you need to see that for some reason, there's no special content on there because that one gets updated the
We
least.
should make a MySpace.
Yeah, you know what? Whatever. Any social media I'm not managing, I guess I don't really care.
Can we end this?
We can do whatever we want.
Oh, it's the last time I get to see you sitting there all uncomfortably ready to go.
I haven't been home in 13 hours.
13 hours.
Yeah, so what's your rush?
What's another 13?
You got nothing to get back to.
I just gotta go to bed so I can go back to work tomorrow.
Sleep in your car in the parking lot at work, duh.
Man, those days are over.
Well, for the Bad Gamecast, I've been Jake.
I'm Alex. 10 rules all. At 10 rules all. I'm out of here. Fuck it.
And I'm Jason.
Good night, everybody.
Sneak in one more plug.
One more. 10 rules all.
10 rules all at... Fuck.